Hello everyone, Austin Tucker here for Wrestling for Life with your Fastlane 2019 predictions. I'm going to go through each match, who I think might win, and what happens in each match, and kind of how each match will impact WrestleMania's card. So let's get into it. The kickoff show, which I wish this would be on the main show, because it'd probably be a good match on the main show. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. I'm still getting used to that anyway. I really don't know about this. I guess something's telling me that Andrade will win, and then him and Ray can just have a blow off at WrestleMania. Then something's telling me that Ray will win this and then Andrade will win in his first WrestleMania match and stuff. But then again, would you want Rey Mysterio to lose his first WrestleMania match since coming back? So this is pretty tough right now. Because I fear either way, whoever wins this on the kickoff will have like a blow off at WrestleMania of some sort. So I'm trying to think who would win this. I'm trying to think here. If I should have thought about this before I did it. I think I'll go with Rey Mysterio and stuff, also because the Rey wins here, then Andrade can get the big win at WrestleMania and stuff. Because there's talk that maybe Rey and him might become a tag team after this feud, and Andrade might turn face. Supposedly, what's going around. But we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, this is gonna be a good kickoff match. Though I think this is gonna steal the show on the kickoff because these two have had fantastic TV matches on SmackDown. So I think I'll just go with Rey Mysterio winning this, and then Andrade gets a big win in his first WrestleMania. So yeah, that's who I think will win this. Next up, triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Revival defending against the guys they beat for it, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, and the newest rivals on Raw, I guess, even though they're on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, Aleister and Ricochet. I think Revival will retain here and then go on to WrestleMania as champions. That doesn't necessarily mean that Aleister Black and necessarily will get buried, because every time people lose big matches, people think that the guys are buried. So maybe they can do it to where the Revival pins like either Bobby Roode or Chad Gable, since they're already in the main roster, to keep Ricochet and Aleister Black were being pinned and stuff. And maybe the Revival pins one of them and retains. So I think this will be a really good triple threat match. So I think they have to go with the Revival retaining here. Maybe let them go on an incredible run, and then maybe hold the belts. I would like for an Aussie to hold the belts past WrestleMania, if you ask me. But no one WrestleMania will probably see a bunch of title changes. But I think I'll have to go with the Revival retaining here somehow. Next up, the SmackDown Women's Championship, Asuka defending against Mandy Rose. Asuka. Because I just don't see Mandy Rose winning it right now, which I heard talk that they're wanting to push her. They maybe see something good in her. But I think Asuka will defeat Mandy and retain the SmackDown Women's Championship and go on to defend the title, whoever, against WrestleMania. And the talk right now is that Asuka might defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Lacey Evans. So that'd be interesting, because actually, besides with the Royal, I haven't really seen Lacey Evans wrestle. She's just been doing that thing where she'll come out like halfway down or almost to the ring, and she'll just go right back. So that's rolling on right now. But I think I'll just go with Asuka retaining here and stuff, and she'll defend against whoever, and hope Asuka go on an incredible run like an NXT and hold the SmackDown Women's Championship for a good while and stuff. You would think, even with that superstar shakeup, or international shakeup as they call it now, if Asuka retains her WrestleMania and stuff, that she'll probably stay on SmackDown. But yeah, I think Asuka will retains SmackDown Women's Championship, defending against WrestleMania. Next up is the first defense of the Women's Tag Team Championships. Hug and Boss Connection. Bayley and Sasha Banks defending against Nia Jax and Tamina. I think Bayley and Sasha will retain here and stuff, because it's their first title defense and stuff, and I don't think they're going to have the belts changing. The first team lose the belts on their first try, unless it's a swerve us and have them lose it. But I think they'll defeat Nia Jax and Tamina and retain the women's tag titles. And the talk is right now with them is they might defend the women's tag titles against Trish Stratus and Lita, which that would be an amazing women's tag team match if that was the case. I would definitely would love to see that. But yeah, I think it's probably a tough task, but I think Bayley and Sasha Banks will retain the women's tag titles and stuff. It'll be a good match though. Next up, another tag team title match, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos defending against The Miz and Shane McMahon. Usos all the way, because I think they're leading towards a Miz and Shane McMahon match. I've been saying that in the last few predictions videos, that I think someone of them is going to turn heel, all that stuff. Since Miz has turned face, I'd like to see Shane turn heel, maybe turn on Miz, and then they have one-on-one match. Because when the Crown Jewel event happened and Shane won the World Cup, Dave Meltzer reported back then that and stuff that the original plan was for Shane to win the whole long, and then he was gonna brag about it and turn heel. So maybe Shane returns heel and all that, and it leads to a Miz and Shane McMahon match at WrestleMania. Because it's been reported ever since he returned in 2016, and his match with Undertaker 32 was a big draw. Mr. McMahon wanted Shane to be in a match every year at WrestleMania as long as he can compete and as long as he's in WWE. So I'd say at the end of the day, Usos retain, and then Miz or Shane, one of them turns on each other, and they have a match at WrestleMania. the big six-man tag team match in the reunion of the Shield, taking on the mid-carded people, as everybody's been calling it. Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre. I think the Shield wins here and stuff because Seth's on the verge of facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the Universal title, and we get some momentum. Now it's going around that Roman might take on Baron Corbin one-on-one, so maybe they get a win here somehow, and then Roman gets payback on Baron for everything he said about his leukemia and all that. Then Seth goes on to defeat Brock, and we see the Universal title every week. So I think I have to go with the Shield all the way, even though we're going to see the dirty tactics by Baron and all them stuff. So, and I'm going to throw another swerve in. How about Elias gets involved? Because remember, Elias did attack Dean with that guitar like his head on Raw Monday before he was with the Saves. He wanted to reunite with the Shield at the time. So then they had a match. Maybe Elias, someone gets involved and it costs the Shield the match. But I think at the end of the day, I think the Shield will win this match as the winners are quote, sorry, supposedly last time ever teaming up. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Shield's going to win at the end of the day and stuff. But we'll have to see. Then, one of the big matches tonight, Charlotte Flair gets Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch wins. She is added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania, making it a triple threat between her, Ronda, Charlotte, and Ronda. I think, obviously, it's obvious to me. To me, it is that Becky's going to win. If they don't win this, then they're going to have it right on their hands at WrestleMania when Charlotte and Ronda go at it. So I think Becky wins here, taps her out, rolls her up. I don't know. Rolls her up or something. But I think Becky at the end will win this. This is going to be a really good match. And then she'll keep saying her knees hurt, but I think she's just faking this knee injury this whole time just to get into the match and stuff. Sorry. She was hurt before she was suspended, but I think after that she was just faking to get under the head of Ronda and Charlotte. But I think at the end of the day, Becky's going to win. It's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania, and I won't get into who wins that until my WrestleMania predictions. So, I think at the end of the day, Becky is going to win. And then we'll go out that amazing triple threat women's main event at WrestleMania. And finally, when I think this probably won't be the Shield 6-man will probably be the main event, but I think this should be the main event of the show. Daniel Bryan defeated David Chuchup against the returning Kevin Owens. I'm a little tough on this because do you have Kevin Owens lose his first big match back and stuff, or did he not? Or then again, do you have the title change hand? Do you have the WWE Championship change hands like a month before the next pay per view? So it's a little tough. Like I wonder what if Kevin Owens is a win here. I wonder what he's going to do at WrestleMania. And then talk that Daniel might defend the WWE title against Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania. At the end of the day, I like them both. I really honestly don't care who wins, but this is the predictions. I guess I got to make a prediction. Oh man, I was thinking about this, but I really can't figure it out and stuff. All right, I'll go with Daniel Bryan retaining because I don't think it's being a point of the title changing hands like a day before, a month before WrestleMania. So it's not maybe do some dirty tactics or something where Eric Rowan gets involved and stuff. I know he's called Rowan, but I don't give a crap. Eric Rowan gets involved, and then maybe after WrestleMania, whoever's champion after that, Kevin Owens can get a rematch at the next pay-per-view after that. So, but I think it's going to be a really good match. It's one of the matches I'm most excited for on this card. So I think at the end of the day, Daniel Bryan will somehow retain the WWE Championship and go into WrestleMania to defend against Kofi if the rumors are true. And that is your Fastlane 2019 predictions from me. That's what I think will happen in each match. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who you think will win each match and what do you think could happen and how could they affect WrestleMania. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm Austin Tucker. Like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you think about all this and what's your predictions for the show and what you think might happen in the comments below. I'm Austin Tucker from Wrestling for Life, and I'll see you next time.